Hey everyone, Coolin' on Manga here. I want to apologize for last week. I didn't do my Hunter x Hunter review as I should have, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it last week because I find that this episode was very, very fast paced. Super fast paced. It was actually kind of forced a little bit. And I want to sort of compare both of them. Now, last week we had a nicely paced episode where all that happened in the entire episode was the hotel scene, and I liked that. The hotel scene was the main focus of the episode. In this episode, I found that they wanted to go fast and speed up the ending of the Spiders arc in Yorkshire City. So instead of just focusing on the deal that is being made between Pakunoda, Kurapika, and Lucifer, they sort of sped through it and I guess didn't let they didn't let Hisoka get his time. They sacrificed Hisoka's time and a bit of Kurapika's time to speed up this episode. So last week we had Liario, secretly telling Gon and Killua to close their eyes at 7 o'clock. The ending of the very first closing of this anime signaled the lights to go off, and that's when Lucifer was taken. I thought that was perfect. Hearing the first ending, that was awesome, man. That was great. I didn't expect that at all. And then just the pacing after that, each of the Phantom Troop members realizing what's going down. They actually took their time to get every single person's opinion. In the beginning of this episode, Kurapika is talking to Pakunoda and telling her about the oath chain that she put on, or the judgment chain that Kurapika put on Pakunoda and Lucifer. And she hits Lucifer with the chain. Or no, why do I keep on saying she? Anyways, Kurapika binds Lucifer with the chain of judgment. Okay, his heart is sealed. He can no longer use Nen or anything, for that matter. Okay. He then tells Pakunoda that he will place the judgment chain around her heart, and she will not be able to mention anything about Kurapika to any of the spiders, and she will not speak of anything that has happened here. Then we go to Pakunoda at the spiders' hideout. And that, by the way, that scene was very fast. That just happened. I would have rather it be a little bit longer. Oh well. We see the spiders talking, and a few of the spiders, Fei-Ting, Finks, they're under the influence that Pakunoda's being controlled. This angers Gon and Killua, and I like this part of the episode. It was very, very well done. When Gon broke out of the chains, and then Killua just stepped out with him, just like in the original OVA, very well done. Very well done. I also like how Finks afterwards is like, you move, I'll kill you. And then Gon's just like, okay, I won't move at all. That's straight up, that's how Gon is, man. That's gone. That's awesome. So I like that they're actually giving Gon and Killua some input here. They sped this scene up, but they didn't speed it up as much as they sped up the Lucifer, Kurapika scenes and the Hisoka scenes in this episode. And that's what I didn't like. They stole Hisoka's screen time. They robbed him of his screen time in this episode. I expected Hisoka to do a dance, man. I expected Hisoka to do a little dance. You know, because he was so happy that he was going to fight Lucifer. And then all we get is a little dirt face, like, what? You know, because he finds out that Karuro doesn't have the ability to use his nen anymore. So, you know, he's like, oh well. And he tells Pakunoda afterwards, you know, that I have a friend on the inside. I have a friend that is really good with disguise. That's how I was able to escape the hideout without any of the other spiders knowing. And I'm not going to kill your boss because I don't like playing with broken toys. And I thought that was good, but come on. We all know that Hisoka had the perfect time to shine, and they didn't let him do it, man. I was disappointed with that. But as a whole, as the last two episodes as a whole, I'm gonna give them overall a good rating. Good for last week, okay for this week. Simply because this week I felt it was rushed, and it was a forced rush. Like, you could tell as soon as the opening, which, by the way, I can't even believe they used that shit over and over again. They've just reused the same opening, like, every 4 months. They just put an extra few words in there. They changed it up the tiniest little bit. But right after that, like, as soon as it ends, you can tell it's going fast. It's fast-paced, super fast-paced, too fast-paced for me. I hope they do the Greed Island arc better and they don't try and speed that up. I really hope they don't try and speed that up and get to the Chimera Ant arc, because that would be horrible. But, yeah, so overall, the last two episodes, good, not great. I would have liked to see them end out the Spiders arc with a song, maybe, a little look back at Kurapika, but they didn't. In the preview to next episode, we see a little flash of the movie. I thought that looked dope as hell. The movie looks intense. I can't wait to see it. Obviously, we're not going to get a sub for another 6 months, but it's out on January 12th or 13th or something like that. That's the 12th. It's out on January 12th in Japan. So, anyways, cooling on manga here. Rate, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Next week, the Greed Island arc is starting. And in the preview, Killua was doing his lightning thing. So, look forward to it. Peace out, guys.